cold. Yo. Good morning, guys. It is probably like 7 o'clock or 7:30 in Vegas, and it's very cold. We usually try and take Coco for a walk every morning because he starts going a little nutso. You can see how cold it is. Last night we watched the movie Leave the World Behind, I think it's called, right? Leave the World Behind on Netflix, and it's with Julia Roberts. And if you haven't seen it, you should probably, and you want to see it, you should probably just. But the movie is pretty much about how this world could come to an end, or at least how it could turn very quickly with all our technology, internet, Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of scary. It's a good movie though, but it's scary. We're home. It's cold. It's times like this where we get home and it's so warm in here that I think about all those people that live on the street and can't find a place to warm up. I just say a little prayer for them. So anyway, let's make some breakfast. Babe, do you want an apple sausage?
No, babe. You want one? Double?
Yeah. Turn on the grill for me, please. If you didn't notice and you've been coming back, first of all, I thank you. But second of all, I'm kind of new to this whole vlogging situation. I've noticed that it's basically a habit. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and it's a habit. You turn it into remembering. Oh, wrong lid. You turn this into a habit, into trying to remember that you need to film everything. And the more you have, the better it is. And yeah, I'm barely getting into it. So thank you for bearing with me if you do, because I feel like at the beginning it can be so cringy if something's not done in a certain way, you know? But you know what? I'm giving it a shot. And I am really trying to get into this space where I can share a lot of my life or our lives in this case. But yeah, it's almost Christmas and I cannot believe it. Like it's literally next Sunday. Lucky for us, we don't have very many people in our family that we buy presents for. We usually only did gifts for the kids, but now the kids are pretty much teenagers on my side. My husband's side is there's really only three young kids that we usually buy for. But this year, both families decided to do a gift exchange, which is kind of nice because it adds this element of surprise, you know. So we pretty much have all the gifts except for our parents. Because our parents are always the hardest. Like, what do you get your parents that they haven't had for themselves, you know? So that's a hard part. But luckily, my dad just created a wine cellar in so my dad built their own house, in 1997. That was the year my son was born, that's what I remember. And they recently finished like a gazebo. They made like a glass gazebo behind the house, and it was originally meant to be for like parties, family parties, events, those kinds of things. Recently, we used it like for Thanksgiving. We've just used it for different events, like just personal events, you know. But he built a underground wine cellar underneath it. So luckily this year we have some things we can get him. Like I ordered a custom made wine label for a wine bottle with the kids' faces, his grandkids. So that's gonna be kind of cool. We gotta get the bottle of wine to add the label to. And then I don't know, we can probably get him something else for his wine. He's really into wine. So that's good for him, because usually he's the hardest one, because he's very simple and he does not care for like rinky-dinky gifts. Probably wrap some gifts so I get them out of the way. And there's a couple things I sold that I'm gonna ship out. But other than that, today's pretty simple. Lately, I've been loving these Dossier perfumes because they're kind of inspired by like luxury fragrances. So I love using the woody sage one because it reminds me of the Jo Malone sea salt, wood sage and sea salt. It smells so good. Cool.
Hey.
Came to Walmart to get some groceries. Me and my guy.
Hiya, guys.
Going home and have some dinner, right? Yep. Let me put the stuff. Let's move out of the way. Tell everybody what you were just saying.
I'm saying my wife is gonna cook some good eggs.
He's not feeling good. He just told me I should go sleep in our sunbed.
Yeah, because I don't want her to get sick, you know.
Oh, right. We're having dinner and we're having fried tamales. If you've never had fried tamal, you need to prepare it this way. It's so good. On my TikTok, I do the full video on how I prepare them when they're fried.
Yeah.
What do you think about the tamales?
It's actually just good. How you say that? It's so good. And that's what it's amazing.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
It's a thumbs up, guys.
Thumbs up. Feel like this is where I started my day. Now it's time to unwind. We already had dinner. Juan's watching a game. He's kind of feeling under the weather, so I'm going to take my makeup off and go relax with him, watch the game that he's watching, and maybe edit this video. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me today. I hope you guys subscribe, like, follow, comment. I'm really trying to get better at this vlogging situation, and thank you for coming along for the ride. Have a good night.